Guys, this is N1CY. Welcome back to the channel. We're gonna make this video and talk about a few things. Mainly, this is a simplified introduction to ham radio for the Overland off-road community.
Reflector 12, Module A.
So they ask a lot of questions about ham radio or GMRS or CB, and this is gonna simplify it for them. So for the rest of you, the hams who are following me, what I'm about to say is very common knowledge. So to the overland and off-road community, ham radio basically gives you a big advantage over GMRS, CB, and FRS radios. You have more frequency options, you have more power options, you have more modes. You have FM, you have digital modes in like Fusion, DMR, or D-Star. And you can access repeaters on DMR, D-Star, and Fusion, and you can talk globally through the internet, through a gateway, through an internet. You can also use automatic position reporting system. A lot of these radios have GPS built into them. So basically, when you transmit, it will send a packet, like DSR, for example, sends a packet with your APRS, with your coordinates, GPS coordinates. Now also they have portable radios, like this is a portable radio. This is a dual band VHF UHF, very high frequency, and also ultra high frequency VHF and UHF. And this will transmit in FM and also will transmit in digital mode in DMR. The Fusion does the same thing. You can set it in beacon mode and transmit your coordinates or automatic, using automatic position reporting system. And you can do that while you're hiking. You can take a portable radio, like this is a portable radio VHF UHF with digital capability and has a built-in GPS, and a GPS can transmit your packets, location packet. So if you're going on a hike, you can communicate with base camp either through a repeater or one-on-one simplex, radio to radio simplex. So guys, portable radios 5 watts, mobile radios 50 watts. That's we're talking about VHF UHF. Again, portable radios 5 watts of power. That's a lot more power than your FRS radio, which has half a watt maximum power. Now you do need a ham license, and to get the license, you take a test, and a test is a common knowledge test about electronics. When you pass the test, the FCC will issue you a radio call. My radio call is November 1 Charlie Yankee, N1CY. That's my radio call. So this is the control panel. The main body of the radio is under the seat. And this is a 50 watts VHF UHF radio that will put out APRS packets, automatic position reporting packets, your coordinates. So we'll basically capture the satellites, and you can see how many satellites you're capturing. Also, it has the altitude,
W6AAX,
UTC clock, And then here's your satellite capture screen. So this radio sits inside the car, and look how many satellites.
KC6 PCM and Blair, stand by.
Let's turn the volume down on all of them. So look how many satellites you are capturing with the radio inside the car. So it's got a very powerful GPS receiver. And here's the satellite capture. It's got an SD card. And you can talk on FM and DN, which is digital mode. GPS info right there. So very powerful radio. Highly recommend it for off-road overlanders. And then again, you have the portable radios, which will do the same.
KC6 PCM. Good afternoon.
We got so many radios going now.
Hey Steve, how's it going today? Out and about for a little walk or something?
Yeah, yes, sir. Just on my lunch break, taking the dog for a walk.
I found the culprit. Thank you for your patience. So anyway, for the off-road community, you have a lot of choices with ham radio. The cost of the license is very inexpensive. Anywhere between 10 to 15 bucks. And there's a lot of information online about the test. You can take practice online test. You can also find out location for ham radio test. The downside is the cost of these radios is a lot more expensive than FRS, GMRS, and CB radios. But you get what you pay for. Solid platform, whether you go with D-Star, ICOM, whether you go with Yaesu or a different brand, whether you go portable, like a small radio that you can take with you on a trail, like this one here, for example. You can take this one with you on a trail. It's a portable radio, 5 watts, lots of power. And it's got a lithium-ion battery. You can get an adapter to get power from the car. So they're very flexible. And they're kind of small, but very powerful. Has a GPS receiver. It will do digital communication and FM. This is a D-Star portable radio that will also do VHF, UHF, and it will also do digital and analog. And got a built-in GPS. So you have a lot of good choices for the off-road community, overland off-road community, the people that like to go camping, hiking, and stuff like that. So we got some really good choices for you guys. And what I like about this radio is it's got a scope function. So you can see activities on the band. Whichever band you're listening to, you can see activities. So you can quickly look for that activity and communicate. So again, this is a simplified video for the off-road community, overland off-road community about ham radio. Again, I recommend that you take the test and start with the portable radio and go from there. Some of these portable radios are fairly inexpensive. I mean, the least expensive one I've seen on eBay or Amazon is 35 bucks for a VHF, UHF portable radio. You can start there and then you can build up from there. You can expand from there. But this is the kind of communication you want to get involved in and it will widen your horizon, and also your range. The other thing that you want to think about is also some sort of portable high frequency radio. The high frequency radios will allow you to communicate globally without going through a network. You can communicate globally. For example, you can communicate with stations across the globe in Europe, Australia, the Middle East, Africa, South America, using high frequency radios. But that's a different subject to a different video. I don't want to confuse a lot of the off-road guys, the overland and off-road people. I don't want to confuse you right now. So let's stick with this. You have mobile radios in your vehicles, and then portable radios that you can take with you on the trails when you're hiking or on a bicycle, or for example going to if you do for example climbing, if you climb mountains and stuff like that, a small lightweight radio like this is great for communication back to base camp. Anyway, thank you guys, and for my followers, thank you for being patient and putting up with this. And I intend to share this video with a lot of people in the off-road community, overland community. There's a lot of groups on Facebook. So anyway, thank you again, and God bless. Stay safe and healthy from N1CY. That's my call sign, November 1, Charlie Yankee. 73s, bye-bye.